Hey everyone, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take you on a tour of one of our pre-owned boats. This is our 2020 Super Nautique G23. If you have any questions on this boat or the rest of our new or used inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. So this G23 is finished off in anthracite metal flake along with jet black for the lower section of the hull. For the interior, the primary color is haze gray. You'll also notice more of the anthracite as well as tungsten gray accents. And then the entire sea deck flooring is finished off in titanium. Now at the back of this G-Series boat, there is a telescoping ladder mounted just underneath. There's also the integrated surf pipe exhaust, which will make this boat run much quieter, but it's also going to put all those fumes into the water so that way your riders won't inhale any of that. There's the NCRS wave plate just behind that to help further the trim of the boat, as well as the integrated steering assist. This is a thruster to pivot this boat on a dime, makes it great for docking situations as well as picking up your rider. And then on both sides of the hull, there's NSS, which is Nautique Surf System. This again will help further the wave of the boat from your left-footed and right-footed riders. Now at the back, there's also a grab handle with an additional ski pylon, and then you have transom rear-facing seats to hang out on the water. And with this first step into the boat, you can even open this up. That can double as a cooler. There's a drain plug in there, so that way you can place in some wet items as needed. And you'll also notice too, the transom remote for the JL audio. With this G-Series boat, you'll also notice too, we have an evenly stepped transom walkthrough along with more sea deck material on this rear transom facing seat. So that way you don't have to step on any of the upholstery when you enter and exit. You'll also notice too that we have very large storage lockers on both sides. All of the Nautiques have subfloor ballast, so you won't see any of the bags or hard tanks. They're underneath the floor there to give you that ample amount of storage. And this boat is also powered by the PCM ZZ6. This pumps out right around 450 horsepower, so it's definitely plenty of power to get this boat up on plane, even with a fully weighted ballast and a full crew on board. Now for the main seating area for all of your friends and family, we have the wraparound design. And as we take a look at this rear-facing transom seat, you can flip this up where now you have a bench style seat to catch the action behind the boat, and then you can quickly put this back into place when it's not in use. Now the cushions on both sides of this seat are on hinges. You'll notice more sea deck material, and they go into those rear lockers. So that way you can place larger items like skis or any items that you have with you for the day. Over on this passenger side, you'll notice we have an additional rear facing seat, so you can lock this up, and there's even a leg cutout. So now for this passenger seat, you could have two people sitting here very comfortably, and if you're ready, you can flip this down. Now you have a rear-facing lounger to, again, check all that action out behind the boat. Now this G-Series boat also has the integrated cooler underneath the floor, so no one has to get up out of their seat in order to gain access to that. And then the backrest for the seat also opens up. Take a look at how much storage there is. There's also the JL sub as well as the integrated wastebasket. So again, you have a lot of storage for this boat. Up top, there's the lockable glove box. When you open this up, you have the head unit for that JL audio as well as your passenger heater control, and then a ton of auxiliaries so you can charge items as needed. Now as we take a look at this race-inspired Helm seat, this does swivel. It moves forwards and backwards. There's the adjustable bolster if you need that added height. And with this seat locked in the forwards position, we have the leg cutout with these bolsters. So that way you can sit comfortably sideways, you can watch your rider, talk to everyone on the boat, and still keep eyes forwards. And then to my right, there's this large armrest. We have some shortcuts for that link pan array screen. There's wireless charging down below. There's your throttle control, more storage, and a cup holder. And then with this touchscreen system, you'll notice we have the awareness camera over on the right side, so you can monitor that. You also have some vitals on this left side that you can go through. You have your music, your GoPro connectivity. You can take a look at all of the ballast bags and all of those settings. You have different lights. You have all of your wakeboard and surfing settings, so you can go through all of that. You can look at your navigation, and then you have some more settings that you can go through as well with some vitals right in the middle. There's your engine start stop in the lower section here with your keypad, the bilge blower and horn. You'll also notice too, there's some vents on both sides of the windshield, so you can open this up to get some cool air for your driver and passenger. There's a heater up top, and then you have some auxiliaries and storage, an area for both the drain plug and your cell phone. And then there's the adjustments for the 3-spoke design for the steering wheel. Now, as we work our way to the bow, you'll notice that we have that side door for the wastebasket on one side, and then here's how you can turn on and off the battery for this boat. There's also the removable air dam, which you can close, and when you close the windshield on those cooler days, it's just going to give you a little bit more protection. Now we have a very large bow where you could fit 3 or 4 people comfortably. There's cup holders, even more SeaDek material up on the gunnels here, so that way you can enter and exit from the bow. There's adjustable armrests, so you can turn these into more of a captain style lounger. These cushions are also on hinges as well. So you can lift these up, or you can place in some smaller items like life jackets or things like that. And then we have this bow filler cushion. You can completely remove this if you want a little bit more leg room. There's the SeaDek material that I just had, along with the bow filler cushion. Now, when you do have the SeaDek material, you can use that to enter and exit from the front, or you have the bow filler cushion where now you have more of a lounge style for everyone up front. Now, last up, let's take a look at the Bimin Tower. We have a massive Bimin to provide you with a lot of shade from the sun. It's also powder coated in the anthracite to give it a great touch. Now there's tower speakers up top, and then there's also surf pockets on the top of the Bimini where you can place some additional boards as needed. You'll notice the tow hook up top along with the awareness camera and the navigation light. And then this boat has these swivel board racks. So just bring these in. They're lined in a really nice material to keep your board safe. They're spring assisted, and you have several adjustments so that way you can fit all of your boards. And then you can collapse this tower. So we have those levers on both sides where you'll fold the tower down as well as collapse the Bimini. That makes it better for trailering it, storing, or lowering it to go under a low overpass. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our 2020 Super Nautique G23. Again, if you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. We look forward to seeing you all out on the water.